Multiply and divide integers. Packet. Page. Oops, I need to change my page here. We're going to do page 2. Page 2. So we've established how multiplication and addition are related. Multiplication is repeated addition, or we could say skip counting by whatever number we're. So in this problem, let's think about this hot air balloon. And if this was the ground level, we're asking here, what's the fastest way to get to 100 feet as quickly as you could? So from here, let's call this 100 feet. So the fastest way to do that is to do groupings of balloons, right? So the absolute fastest way to go from 0 to 100 feet would be add one group of 100 balloons. Boom. Some students in class said, well, could we add 2 groups of 50 balloons to get to 100? Yes, it would be a little bit slower. So what we're doing here is we're going to read scenarios and we're going to fill in the missing information in our chart. And we'll just do a few of them together. Especially if you were gone, this will help you. All right, so let's start here. If we had 3 groups of 10 balloons, we're going to go up because we're adding balloons. We would write that as 3 times 10. 3 groups of 10. If we start at 0, we'd go up to plus or positive 30. That'd be 30 feet high. Okay? So if we started at 0, we'd go up to 30. Okay, next example. Let me get this straight here. There we go. Next example. Let's do this one. We're going to add 5 groups of 3 balloons. Are we going to go up or down? Well, we're adding balloons. Balloons are positive. So we would be going up. We would have 5 groups of 3 balloons. If we start at 0 feet, that would take us up to positive 15, and we would end at 15 feet. All right, let's look at another example. This one's going to be adding sandbags. So if we add 2 groups of 5 sandbags, well, sandbags are negative. So 2 groups of 5 sandbags should move us down. And the expression for that would be 2 groups times negative 5. If we start at 0, we go down to negative 10, and that would be negative 10 feet. So sandbags will take us down, balloons will take us up. Let's do one more example here. 6 groups of 6 sandbags. Well, we're adding sandbags, those are negative. We have 6 groups of them. It's got to be going down. And we're doing 6 groups of 6 sandbags because they're negative, so I put parentheses negative 6. If we start at 0 feet, 6 times negative 6, we would be down negative 36, and that would be negative 36 feet. All right, I think you're probably getting that. Now let's go down to the next scenarios. These scenarios involve repeatedly removing something, so it's a little different. They're going to repeatedly remove something. So you can also remove things, and with remove you should be thinking negative. If you remove 5 groups of 4 balloons, your hot air balloon goes down negative 20. So if you remove 5 groups of 4 balloons, you're removing, so you're negative 5, you're minus 5 groups of 4. That would take you down to negative 20. So let's do some of these together. Let's walk through one here. Remove 3 groups of 10 balloons. You're going to go down. You're removing, that's minus 3, negative 3. You're removing 3 groups of 10. If we start at 0, you would go down 30. That's negative 30 feet. Now let's remove sandbags. Remove 5 groups of 9 sandbags. This is a tricky one. So if you're removing 5, you're minus or negative 5 times 9 sandbags. So if you're removing sandbags, you're going to go up. If you start at 0, negative 5 times negative 9 is plus 45, positive 45, because you're going up. Up is positive. So your final height would be 45 feet. All right, let's go down and do a couple here that need to be filled in. If I remove 5 groups of 11 sandbags, if I'm removing sandbags, I have to be going up. how would we write this? If I remove 5, so minus 5, I'm removing 5 groups of 11 sandbags, and sandbags would be a negative. So removing 5 groups of 11, if we start at 0, that would take us up 55, so it'd be a positive 55, and we end up at 55 feet because we're removing sandbags, we go up. Let's do one more together. If we remove 12 groups of 3 sandbags, we have to be going up. We're removing 12 groups of 3 sandbags. So if we start, now we're trying to trick you here a little, 100 feet we're starting at, well, 12 times negative 12 times negative 3 is we're going up 36, right? Up 36. So 100 plus 36, you would end up at 136 feet. All right. If you have any more questions with those, come see me. I think this video should have helped you a bit.